Do you want to know a place where the locals go to hang out? Well, during the filming of this episode, it is definitely a chillier and more calm time of year in Branson. However, there is still plenty of fun waiting for visitors and locals alike at the premier place to Dice and Dine. We can't wait to share about Branson's very own board game cafe, but first, let's roll that intro.
You can find Dice and Dine, Branson's Board Game Cafe in iconic downtown Branson. Among the adorable shops and restaurants that fill this area of town, you won't want to miss what's inside this unique Branson Cafe. As you enter the doors, you will notice this place is filled with board games. There's a small entry fee to enter the game room of $5 per person. This covers your opportunity to play all day long and choose from over 1,300 board games to play with your group.
There are board games available for every age and skill level. This includes games with contestants from single player to party style games. The games include competitive games and cooperative games as well. All games are color-coded, labeling the skill level and number of players available for each game. Our kids headed straight for the wall containing the most green labeled stickers because they involve much less strategy and they seem to be more geared toward our younger board game players.
You did hear that this place is called Dice and Dine, right? Let's hear more about the dining side of this fun local business. The menu here is very eclectic. You can find something for everyone here. They have all different types of sandwiches, pizza, snacks, and more. This is truly a place that you don't have to leave to keep the fun rolling. They also have a great selection of drinks, from Coke products to energy drinks to slushies to adult beverages to teas and lemonades. And of course, I cannot forget to mention they also have a full coffee bar, ready to serve guests and keep them highly caffeinated for elite gameplay at the cafe.
If this catches your eye at all, then you definitely need to follow Dice and Dine, Branson's Board Game Cafe, on their social media channels. This restaurant is owned, managed, and ran by the Branson Belle's own magician and property magician real estate agent, Mr. Christopher James, and his family. He and his family do an amazing job of marketing the cafe. Not only will you see great advertising, but you will also want to follow them for their constant offerings of different deals and opportunities to partake in different Dice and Dine events and challenges. The graphics that they put together are among the best in all of Branson, and the constant stream of fun ideas they bring to the table for events and bargains are truly amazing.
For example, on the night of this visit, it was a puzzle battle night, where teams had to race against each other to finish their puzzle first. Man, were these teams ever competitive. Other themed event nights include trivia nights, couples nights, date nights, singles night, and so many more fun event opportunities. One of their newest themed event nights are called Mystery Nights, and they're an exhilarating night of mystery and strategy where your group must decipher clues, uncover the imposters, and try to survive the night. Like they say at Dice and Dine, it's not just a game, it's an adventure that you will talk about for weeks. Of course, these challenge events can win you some pretty awesome prizes too. Keep an eye on their social media pages to find the perfect theme night for you. You just might walk away with the big win.
Another big win that you can get is subscribing to the Branson Fam channel for more ideas of fun things to do in the Branson area. We have a video library full of family fun activities to help you out. Leave us a comment down below if you want to see some more local hangout spots or places to visit in the winter post-Christmas season, because we look forward to staying connected with you all. Now, back to the Board Game Cafe.
During this visit, we had a great time choosing several of the games that we could play together with our kiddos. Our kids picked out classics like Candyland, Jenga, and Guess Who. We also picked out a few games that we hadn't yet heard of. Before starting to set out our games, we ordered our food and drinks at the cafe counter. When you come to visit, we highly recommend that you do the same. Order your food, then enjoy the games at your table while you're waiting. The kind, helpful employees will bring out your food and drinks when they are ready.
After ordering, we began with a fun little game called Me Want Cookies! This game is very kid and family friendly. Each person chooses their own monster card. Then 3 game playing cards are placed face up next to the deck. 6 dessert pieces are placed where every monster or player can reach them. Roll the dice to see which dessert you start at, then wind and weave your way through the play cards to see the ending dessert, which you will want to snatch up that matching dessert game piece to win the round. Be the first monster to win 5 desserts and you win the entire game. No surprise here, but the Charlie monster smoked the competition and beat all the other monsters for the big dessert win.
Before we knew it, our food and drinks were delivered. We were having so much fun playing the game, we almost forgot how hungry we were and how excited we were to try out some new food.
Paul ordered the Settlers of Chican, which includes pulled smoked chicken, pepper jack cheese, lettuce, cucumber, red onion, and barbecue sauce on warm pita bread. Paul ordered his without the lettuce or red onion, so you can definitely make adjustments to your food orders if you'd like. I ordered the Chictionary, containing pulled smoked chicken, shredded cheese, lettuce, tomato, red onion, and chipotle ranch mayo on warm pita bread. All sandwiches also come with Lay's potato chips. The drinks are purchased separately. However, we thought the drink prices were very reasonable. Paul paired an Arnold Palmer with his meal, and it was one of the best that he has ever tasted. We can honestly say that these sandwiches were very good. The warm pita bread paired with the shredded chicken and sauces provided delicious combinations. We hope to try more menu items the next time that we visit.
Our girls are all about cheese pizza, and they would probably eat this for every meal if they had the choice, so their decision was to order a cheese pizza to share as a family. Both girls said that the pizza was among the best they've had in town. If you think this food looks amazing but you don't have your board game group ready to go, you can always head to the cafe just for the food, or they also are on DoorDash.
While we were enjoying our yummy food, we switched over to playing some other games. After all, when you're at Dice and Dine, there are so many games to experience. We played a heated game of Candyland together as a family before we broke off to playing games that each of the girls wanted to experience. I decided to play with Carson, this Mickey Mouse themed game of surprise slides. Think of this as a crazy, ever-changing game similar to Chutes and Ladders. The game board changes though throughout the course of play, which makes it super interesting to see who makes it to the finish line and how to get there. While playing, I did order a caramel macchiato to test out the coffee here, and to no surprise, since everything else had been awesome, the coffee certainly was incredible as well. It received my stamp of coffee approval. At the same time that I was playing with Carson, Paul and Charlie were playing a friendly game of Monopoly themed Jenga. You all haven't seen competitiveness until you've played a game with these two. The taunting and the smack talk is so real.
As we neared the end of these games, the owner Christopher James gave us the recommendation to play an adorably fun game called Coconuts. We are so glad that he did, because this might have been our overall favorite game of the night. This is something that is very common at Dice and Dine. Don't be afraid to ask the employees for game recommendations, because they want to help you have the best experience here too. In our game of Coconuts, every player has a monkey with spring-loaded arms ready to launch coconuts backwards into coveted cups. During a player's turn, a coconut is placed in the monkey's hands. The player pulls the hands down to launch the coconut backward. If a player's coconut lands in a cup, the player keeps it to place on the player's tree stump placemat. If a player lands on a coconut in a red cup, the player not only gets to keep the cup, but the player gets another turn as well. You can steal other players' cups, so the game can definitely get very interesting and more strategic and competitive than you had initially thought. The first person to stack a 6-cup pyramid on their placemat becomes the winner of the game. We can't wait to go back to play this game and teach our friends how to play as well.
You can check out their extensive game library list, food and drink menu, and events at their website, bransonboardgamecafe.com. They are always looking for new games to add to their library, so feel free to give them suggestions of new games that you'd like to see. We highly suggest you spend some time with the people that you love right here in Branson at Dice and Dine, a Branson Board Game Cafe experience. Come for the games, stay for the fun, and look back on all of the great family memories. We hope to see you there, but until our next adventure, fam, we'll catch y'all later.